October! And happy Friday! Welcome to my lovely blue chair. Isn't she gorgeous? Welcome to the first edition of a little series I'm doing called Fall Fridays. I got this idea from a lovely YouTuber who I follow, Alyssa Anderson. She did this last year, and while I was looking for video ideas, I happened upon her little series and I thought it was brilliant. So thank you, Alyssa, for your brain and ideas. I'm going to now do it as well. So basically how this is gonna work, every Friday for the month of October, I'm gonna post a Fall Friday video with different fall content. What was I saying? Basically, I'm going to be putting out a lot of fall content, so hopefully you're into that. Which brings us to today's. I'm going to be doing this a lot because I have these like bat wings. So much fun. For the first video, as you can tell by the title, I thought it would be fun to do the fall favorites tag. This has been around for a long time. I know that tag videos used to be super popular back in the day. I watched a bunch of them as a wee lass. I curated kind of my own fall favorites list from other lists that I found on the internet and from other videos that I've seen. I've brought you in a little closer so that if you guys want to read the labels of anything that I'm going to show you, you can check it out for yourselves. And before we get into this video, don't forget to please comment, like, subscribe if you want. I guess you don't have to. I can't tell you what to do, but like, it'd be dope if you did. Just think about it while we go through these favorites. Let's get into it. So first up on the list is my favorite candle. Fall and autumn is the time for lighting candles and lighting little fires and getting cozy and snuggly and just, I always look forward to it and I always go pick it up. And that is the Bath & Body Works Blueberry Maple Pancake Candle. This thing is like, I could bathe in this. It's definitely sweet. So if you're not into sweet scents or like food scents, it's probably not your jam, but I love food. And I like to smell food and feel like there's food around me at all times. And this candle does it for me. Can't go wrong with warm, decadent smells. The next favorite is, you're just gonna take my word for it because I don't have it because I already indulged in it. It's my favorite fall drink. So I can't speak to Starbucks because I don't drink Starbucks. I go to Dutch Bros. So if Dutch Bros is not in your area, I truly am sorry, but you can try making your own version of this if you would like. What I've been drinking lately is an oat milk latte with white coffee and banana cream pie flavoring, which is banana and white chocolate. It tastes like a fresh hot loaf of like banana bread. It's so good and it's warm and it's cozy. I know banana sounds weird in coffee. If that drink sounds weird to you, then just stay tuned for a couple more weeks. I do have a Fall Friday video I'm really excited about where I'm gonna be going through Dutch Bros fall drinks, like hacks, and I asked the employees themselves their secrets. So stay tuned for that, and I'm sure you'll be able to find a drink idea or blend that sounds good to you. The next favorite is my favorite fall clothing item. Nick got it for me while we were living in Idaho, and it is the most cozy thing I own. It's so lovely. I love this thing. It is this. So it's just like this big bat wing kind of fabric. There's no sleeves or anything. Basically, you just grab it and it wraps around you like this. Oh. And then your little arms kind of come out the side and it drapes super low. So it kind of has like this triangle cutout. And it's just like this little bat wingy, cozy shrug poncho thing. It's so soft and it actually keeps me pretty warm, so I can wear like something like this that's cropped, a little scandalous, with a pair of jeans and some boots, and then if it happens to get chilly, I just take this and throw it on, and I am immediately warm and I'm the perfect temperature. So I just realized I've been talking to the viewfinder this entire time, so now I'm going to be focused on actually connecting with you and your soul and not looking over here. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get copyright stricken, I can't do that. The next thing on the list is my favorite movie for this time of year, and I could not pick one. I have two. I couldn't pick just one. I really tried, but it came down to my top two. So obviously, Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think I really need to explain myself on that one. The second one is a nostalgia kick for me, even though it's really sad. When I first made Nick watch this movie, he bawled his eyes out because he was not expecting it to go the way it did, and I forgot that it goes that way. But I love this movie as a kid, and it just makes me feel cozy and nostalgic, and I can just cuddle up because I know every line and I know every scene. And that is, oh, it's like a magic trick. Black Beauty. This movie's great. It's like the 1994. Yeah, the original 1994 Black Beauty is the best one. There's a lot of renditions of the book and story that are kind of more kid-friendly, and this is still rated G. It's not like a slasher film, obviously. It's about a freaking horse. The story is really good, and it just hits me right in the heart every time. On the flip side of that is my favorite TV show, which is definitely not cozy. My favorite TV show this time of year is The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. It's like a twist on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's definitely a lot darker. It's not like sitcom-y at all. It's very cinematic. It's very well done, and it's just a good fun time. I really love that show. I binged it all last year. I binged the second season. Fingers crossed they release the next season because it was really, really fun and enjoyable. Check it out if you haven't watched it. So as I've said already, I love food, which brings us to the next category, my favorite fall recipe and or food, wings. If you haven't picked up on this little fact already, I have a sweet tooth, and she is strong. She honestly kind of runs my life. So I couldn't choose once again between my two top favorites, and they're both on the sweet side. This time of year, nothing hits me quite like an apple crumble pie. I do love a pumpkin pie, but I have a pumpkin pie craving more towards December, actually. I would rather have pumpkin pie in December when it's a lot colder. Don't know why. Pumpkin pie is not a warm dish, but sue me. To contradict myself, my other favorite thing to have throughout this whole autumn experience are these. These are the gluten-free pumpkin pancakes from Trader Joe's. These are so good. I get the gluten-free ones just because of my autoimmune disorder. It flares up and it gets a lot worse whenever I do eat gluten. I can and I do frequently eat gluten because who doesn't love a beige carb? I truly just can't say no to beige carbs, so, but I try to. Especially this time of year when I know I'm gonna be indulgent and all the goodies come out, I try my best. Gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix. They also make really good waffles. Now let's start moving towards some spooky vibes. My favorite Halloween costume. I love Halloween. I love dressing up, just period. Not even actually for Halloween, I just like dressing up, period. I go to the Renaissance Festival every year. Fingers crossed it's open this year. Probably not, but one can hope. I go to Comic-Con. I sometimes dress up like a zombie and go to the grocery store just because I'm feeling a type of way that day. So I love the Halloween tradition of dressing up. I will never let that go. I've been quite a few things for Halloween, and I do have two favorites that I usually go back to. The first one is a clown. There are so many ways to do clowns. You could do cute clowns, like pretty clowns. You can do edgy kind of clowns that are really like street fashion. You can do scary clowns and horror clowns. Clowns are really versatile and you can play with a lot of color and a lot of different designs, and your wardrobe can get played up, so I love a good clown. And my other favorite, because I'm really not doing this fall tag favorites video correctly, I'm having 2 of everything, is a Viking. Vikings are so fun. There's like leather and chain and fur and beards and braids and weaponry and war paint. Who doesn't want that? Do a Viking. Be a Viking. Be a Viking this year. Send it. Also on the spooky side, I'm also really excited for Halloween this year because not only is it Halloween, but it's my first time celebrating Samhain. If you guys don't know what Samhain is, it's one of the Sabbats or holidays that is celebrated in Wicca and other pagan traditions, and this is going to be my first one that I get to celebrate, and I'm really excited for it. So because of that, I threw in my own 2 little nuggets of witchcrafty favorites. So my favorite incense for this time of year is dragon's blood and also cinnamon. Guys, even if you are not into witchcraft or Wicca at all and you just like a good scent for your house, cinnamon incense just hits different. It really does. It's so cozy and comforting and warm and spicy, and it's just so good. Next is my favorite crystal for this time of year, and that would have to be carnelian, which is this. It's just this super pretty, warm, amber looking rock. Looks like magma, to be honest. Looks like a chunk of lava, and it's just so pretty. I actually love this stone year round, but I really like it for this time of year specifically because the magical properties it has helps me as winter comes along and the days get shorter and I kind of tend to go into a winter funk mentally. Carnelian is great for motivation and courage, accepting change, concentration, grounding, decision making. It's also really great for finding inspiration, stability, protection. I could truly go on. This stone has a lot of powerful magical properties and I love it for this time of year. It gets me into a really good mental headspace. And last but not least, my final favorite, I had to include the dogs. So if you are a fur baby parent, my favorite dog treat for this time of year are these. These are the Grandma Lucy's oven baked dog treats. These are the apple flavor. They also have a pumpkin one that's really good, but these apple ones, oh, it smells like pie. They're so good. They're just so good. I promise I'm not faking it, and I know I'm weird for eating dog treats. Yes, these are dog treats. These are really cool though because they're actually human grade. So you can snack on them safely. They're safe for your dog. So these are just really cool. I love them. They smell good. They taste good. It's just a fun little treat to share with your dog, literally, if I don't eat the whole bag myself. The blueberry ones, those are the best ones. And that is all I have for my fall favorites tag. Thanks for hanging with me today on this lovely Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next week.